Let me tell you a story of yesterday's evening. My good friend came back to the city from a different city separating us tens of kilometers because she's studying in different city. We decided to meet up and do something non-degenerate. So we met up to play some board games in a pub related, making you play board games, not like in one of our houses, but we went to the place where they can borrow you some board games and you can play. But time came for us to come back. So we go at the bus stop. We check that we are supposed to come back from, so we are able to get to the train station, because I also don't live in the city we were meeting up in. I study there, but I commute every day. And this city has some pretty bad luck, because show me a radius of 5 kilometers where there is no street currently renovated or in need of immediate renovation, and I would literally pay you money. It's broken as hell. And as we go as we get at the bus stop, with the bus should have come from our left, we see that the road on our left is closed, because there is no road. It's a hole where they're digging something. So we are in a bit of a trouble. But we see our bus on the right, so yeah, it probably will stop and get us, right? No. It went further, made a turn and went to the right. We started chasing it, but it didn't stop anywhere in our eyesight. We had to get to this train station on time, because if not, we would have to wait almost 1.5 hours. So we checked that we are able to get there by a tram. So we started running there, like literally sprinting. You want to get there. And I didn't think about it that time, but I was at the front of us running for the whole time. If I wanted, I would be able to get from them, like leave them away. Of course, I wouldn't do that, because they were my friends and I literally had no point of doing that. But what I could do is that I could check the terrain, check whether or not there are some suspicious people there, because it is a bigger city, and even though my country is pretty safe, you never know. So I was able to check the terrain before my friends get there. I was able to check the route, whether or not it is a dead end, because it could have been, as I've said. The city is all broken up, and we were literally running by the construction site for like a minute. We managed to get on the tram, and we also had to run from the tram to the train station. Also, I'm at the top. We managed to get in time, and it was pretty funny. It was like fun activity to do, to run from all of your energy. But thinking about this today, I thought that I stayed on the top for a certain reason. And I doubt that you would be able to top for the whole time. Maybe you would prove me wrong, but I think that literally most of us only focus on one spectrum of fitness which is strength. Because of course most of us go to the gym, do weight training and stuff, but it's not all of what athleticism can offer. Because that's what I want to be, and that's what I believe that men should be: athletic. Because as for me, being athletic more than I was for the whole life was the ability to get on the train station on time. For Hamza Ahmed, it may be the ability to play football with his future son in 3 years' time, for example, 4 years' time, I think like that. And for some 16-year-old Ukrainian kid, it can be running away from a shooting scene and saving his own life because of being able to run fast enough and jump a fence, for example. Right now, as you watch this video, there might be a 16-year-old trying to escape death. And as I hope that you never ever get into this situation, you have to be prepared for that. Because even if you are in a safe environment for your whole life, being sure about that your body can escape from the danger, can assure safety for you, and even better for others, grants you some extra benefits. At first, you are way more self-confident. You trust your body can be trusted by you and by others. Also, others see that if something happens, you can be the hero. So they treat you a bit differently, and it also boosts your self-confidence. And what also athleticism can bring is longevity. That is, I believe, overslept by our community. Not many people focus on that. But I believe that it would be very nice to be able not only to see our grandkids, but also to play some football or something else with them when they hit the age of, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you still being able not only to breathe, but also to move enough so you can play. I believe that it would be great. So to achieve that, you have to focus on also different spectrums of athleticism. The first one is strength, as I've said. Most of you already go to the gym, most of you already do weight training, do resistance training, but it's not all. I would separate, I think, 4 things we can talk about. The second, with strength it would be 5, but the 4 things you have to work on. The second spectrum of athleticism is speed. This is strictly related to running away or chasing something. Of course, grants you safety if you need it. Do you trust that you would be able to run from a dog chasing you, wanting to bite you? If not, I propose that you focus on that in the upcoming year. Speed can be trained in many ways. You can focus on building more leg muscles at the gym. Another motivation to skip leg day. I hope you don't. You can go sprinting. You can just go running. What I do is after almost every training I go on the treadmill, put some very high speed and run for like 2.5 minutes right now, starting with 2 minutes with a bit slower pace. Like literally, I got to the stage where I'm able to run 600 meters in less than 3 minutes. I believe that it is pretty decent for the situation where my life would depend on it. Of course, on the treadmill I don't have the adrenaline that would hit me then. Because if you would be in the situation of danger, your body would literally operate on a different wavelength. You would produce so much adrenaline that you would be able to do way more than you do usually, whether you check your strength, your speed, or anything like that related to somehow muscle movement. You would be able to do much more, but still, the more you do in the safe, calm environment, the better you are prepared for the environment change. So you should focus on your speed also, because it may save you time with getting to the train on time, and it may save your life, as I've said. Third thing is flexibility. Do you stretch every day? Sorry. Because do you trust that you will be able to... Do you trust your body for be flexible enough if it's needed? Do you trust your body not to get some random sprain or injury just by running away or having to pick up something off the ground quickly? I don't know. I stretch every day before going to sleep. At least for couple of minutes and I can already say the difference at the gym, for example. That's also the athleticism parts are related to themselves. Strength can give you more like speed, and for example, flexibility can give you more strength. So it's all related. So if you work on the whole spectrum, you benefit at the whole spectrum even more. I would even say that you double the benefits. But the flexibility is also important, so you are not stiff. Like some people focus on building very huge bodies, and at the same time can't even scratch their backs because they have too big biceps. Of course, it can be nice for some people, but you also have to be able to do some basic movements and not get stuck when it comes to picking something off the ground with one arm without being opposed by your muscles. And of course, not only too big muscles because your stiffness. If you want to improve your flexibility, start stretching every day. You can definitely find some good routines in the internet. You can make your own. Focus on those parts of your body that you feel extra stiff, that you think that should be more mobile. Do you get me on that? So now we come to the another spectrum of athleticism, which is endurance. Endurance is your ability to not get tired with doing stuff. Again, life-saving if you need to escape from, for example, this dog wanting to bite you. Like, it can chase you for hundreds of meters, so if you get tired after running 200 meters at that pretty high speed, you're in danger. I won't be saying this can save you from this, because you get me on that, I hope. Endurance is also the part of athleticism, because it just grants you the ability to do something for a longer period of time. Do like muscle related movements, just anything related to physical movement for a longer period of time. Training endurance, treadmill, running, swimming for longer periods of time. Also gym can be, but I'd prefer something not weighted, not related to weight. You can also definitely try your own things. You get me on that. I repeat, you get me on that too much in this video. Sorry for that. The last aspect of athleticism can be named in some one word definition, but I would try to call it balance or stability, or just ability to trust your body with maintaining a position in different situations, not being able not to trip over while the environment would make you do that. Like if you stack your feet at the pavement and you either trip down or are able to save yourself with the other feet or something. It's harder to find a straight definition of that, but you probably can imagine what I mean when I say that you should improve your balance, especially if you're tall and especially if you're heavy. I can say that I know what I'm talking about because I was pretty fat for most of my life, couple of years. So I know that balance can be a problem, but even though you are not fat, you are well-built gym goer, your muscles also have a mass, a weight. And it also can make you trip over when you're not prepared and your balance is not very good. So we have to work on that stability, balance as called. One good exercise, I would say, is Bulgarian split squats. So you can add them to your leg day, not even for the muscles, but especially for this stability, this balance, as I said. because you will work on both legs separately. So when the moment comes when you need to protect yourself from falling, you will have two well-trained legs to save you. Like every one of them would be able to do that separately. This is athleticism. If while listening to me, you aren't sure that you would be able to secure yourself from a situation, or just to benefit on your ability to run fast enough, or for example, climb up a wall so you escape the danger, or manage to get some more time, or I won't be saying more. I propose that in the upcoming 2024, one of your missions, one of your goals is to improve your athleticism to the level where you can depend on your body. Leave some comments if you want to discuss some part of this video with me. You can leave the like under this video so more people are able to see this. In the upcoming year I also will be recording, so you can leave a subscribe. Now go, make your way to better future. See you in 2024.